Today is 838 day that I'm sharing lessons I learned. I'm learning. I hope this will support your dreams, your goals, allow you to become the person that you want to become. Today I'll speak about acceptance. Such an interesting word because I know that some people have one idea for acceptance and other people have a different idea of acceptance. So today we'll share 12 aspects. What we really supposed to think about acceptance. Because I truly believe that acceptance is one of the key things that really allows us to grow and really allows us to work on our own well-being. So number one thing that I want to mention is acceptance is not a resignation. Acceptance is not a resignation. So that doesn't mean that when you accept, you give up. Because a lot of times people say, don't accept your life. Don't accept your life because you need to change that. But I think that one of the things that we need to understand that when you accept your situation, when you accept your station, at that moment you say, like, I accept, I do not deny my station. I know I accept this is my circumstance. And now I know where I'm able to start. I know where is my foundation. I know and accept my circumstances. I accept my challenges. I accept my weaknesses. And now I'm able to improve. Because if you deny your weakness, if you deny your situation, you will not be improved because you will be delusional. So accepting your situation, not accepting your future, not accepting that you're not doing anything, but accepting your situation. That's important because you understand that now I accept my station. I know where I am. I know the reality. Now, okay, let's look into where we need to go. Acceptance is about acknowledging feelings. So that means that you don't need to ignore them. Sometimes, of course, you say, okay, this is what emotions I feel, what I'm able to do to overcome them, and what I'm able to act on to make sure that I'm able to change my emotional state. So the is it again, you do not deny your emotions. You're able to work to overcome them, change that, to transform them, to evolve them, not ignore them. That is a massive difference between transform your emotions and not ignore them. Ignoring will always, because when you ignore things, most time they bubble until that bubble just disappear. That is, but not in a good way. Totally not in a good way. Number three is acceptance is a process. So that means when you think about accepting things, that means if you have a hard time accepting things, that means that's okay. That's okay. That is, it's acceptance is a muscle as well. Like in most things in life, is resilience is a muscle. Acceptance is a muscle as well. That if you never accepted anything, you always you deny and used to always use excuses. Oh, this is not my fault. Oh, this is my the person fault, the market fault. Anything that is not your fault. So first time when you take ownership and accept it is your responsibility to make things happen, it will be difficult. But again, this is a process. So if you are able to start accepting your responsibility in the small things, you will be able to really work on it and make them even on the bigger things. There's a gradual level of understanding. Number four is it doesn't mean approval. So that means that if you accept other people, accept other people actions, that means that you are not able to approve it. You just accept it. That I accept that they did it. I don't approve it, but I know that what they did, and now because I accept it, now I'm able to change it. I am able to say like what I'm able to do now, what I am able to control. Because if you do not accept other people's actions and you still blame them and you hope that they will take action, you'll never move forward. Because you're not able to really hope that other people will change for you. They will change only for their own reasons. And sometimes the only thing the biggest thing that you're able to do is accept their actions and say that, okay, I accept it. This is what they did. Now, what am I able to do? What is in my control? So, what I will do now to overcome this situation? What am I able to really implement to move forward? So that I'm accepting other people, not approving, accepting what they did and really taking ownership is sometimes the best thing to do. Acceptance is fostering resilience. Accepting is fostering resilience. This is very powerful because resilience is one of the most important aspects of life. So that means when you're able to accept, that links to resilience. Because one of the things is that when you accept, you are very, very aware of reality. Because a lot of times what happens is that people who are resilient, they have very strong foundational reality awareness. Because people who quit a lot of times in their mind, they start to have visualization of worst case scenarios. I love what Irvin said that one of the speakers that I listen is that procrastination is putting negative visualization always and perpetually thinking about those stories that you could potentially go wrong, because you never procrastinate if you think about best case scenario. If the best case scenario, you're just going and doing it because you know that you just anticipate the best things. But if you know that this is exactly reality, and accepting things brings reality, and because you're in reality, it will make sure that you are not focusing on negative things, and of course it will build your resilience. Number six is mindfulness plays a role. Mindfulness plays a role 100%, because when you accept your situation, and it's much much easier to accept your situation when you know that you are present at the moment. And mindfulness is important for that. So it means you're not in the past, you're not living in the past, you're not thinking about all the mistakes that you did, you're not thinking about the future, that all the things that potentially go wrong, all the things that go bad, all the things could but possibly the worst case scenario. But you're able to be like mindful. It's like, yeah, I accept my station right now. This is my station today. This is my station right now. And what I'm able to do now to move forward. It's very, very powerful. And if mindful awareness, it allows you to really observe yourself and then accept and move forward. Acceptance of self is crucial. Acceptance of self is crucial. Very, very important. Acceptance of self. Because it's a lot of times it's easy to accept other people, but we do not accept ourselves, like our weaknesses, our strengths, and really understanding who we are as a person, our personalities. So accept yourself. Again, accept yourself for today, for now, where you're at. But you know that you are able to improve, you are able to change, you are able to move forward. It doesn't matter how fast, how slow, but you're able to improve, get better. And that is very, very important. So it means accepting where you are at the moment will allow you to move forward. Number eight is, and it enhances relationships, because you accept other people. If you're able to accept yourself, it's much much easier to accept others. If you're able to accept yourself, it's much easier to accept others. It's very, very powerful. So it means if you're not able to accept others, maybe you need to work, so say like, why I do not like myself, why, and like what I'm able to do to start liking myself. Maybe I need to start doing things, maybe wake up a little bit earlier, like 15 minutes earlier, and do those 15 minutes some kind of exercises every single day, that you could say that I'm able to do something consistently on every single day. Because when you do something for an on consistent basis, you are becoming proud of yourself, and it's very powerful. And then you're able to work on and accept yourself. This is who I am. I know myself, I trust myself, I am confident of myself, and I accept myself and I accept others. And of course, that's because you love yourself, you will be able to love others. And of course, that enhances relationships. Number nine is letting go of control. It's very, very important. When you think about different situations, we do not have control sometimes. We do not have control. There's no chance they have control of everything, regarding other people, regarding external situations. So when you accept external situations that you do not have any control over it saves so much time. Because I know that sometimes people could be mad and sad and disappointed because the weather changed. And how do you have any control whatsoever on weather? No. So why are you supposed to be sad, disappointed, angry, any way regarding weather? No. So accepting weather is the most important thing that we're able to do. There's nothing that you're able to do. Like if other person did something, lie to you, you do not have control over other person. You're able to accept it. And that is again letting go of things, letting go of control allows in those situations have the peace of mind. Number 10 is it promotes mental health. So that means that when you resist and deny current reality, it really builds a lot of emotional stress. And when you accept, it's supposed to allow you finally to say, "This is my station. Yeah, I understand it. And this is my station. Now I know. I know where I am. I know where I am." And knowing where you are something is very, very important. And this is just the most important step because people are struggling because they don't know where they are and they don't know where they're going. They don't know where they are and they do not know where they're going. And a lot of times people do not know where they're going because they just do not know where they are. And accepting your conversation allows to be much more clear and have the clarity where you are. And then, of course, when you know where you are, it's so much more easier to build the plan to where you want to go. Number 11 is it's not always easy. It's accepting your situation. It could be very challenging. And when you face a lot of challenges, and those challenges could be devastating, and accepting those challenges will be not will be challenging, will not be easy. So that means that it will really require you willingness to really practice that acceptance and really work on that. It might be that you one time will do better, other time is not, and other time will struggle again because it's a muscle. So you need constantly practice to make sure that you are on top of the game. And last one, number 12 today is acceptance and change can coexist. Because one thing that is acceptance, including myself, I really thought that you never accept your life. You design your life. Never accept your life, you design your life. There's a lot of truth in that, for sure. But we need to understand that acceptance, we need to accept that the things that we're not able to change. We accept it. But at the same time, we do not accept the things that we do not work on. For example, that I know that I'm able to exercise 15 minutes a day. And if I don't exercise now, I do not accept that. And I start asking questions. So what I'm able to do on a daily basis that I could remember exercising 15 minutes a day. What I'm able to do, what I need to do to be able to do that. How I'm able to build that routine. It might be that I'm not able to do that yet, but I will find a way how to implement that 15 minutes a day. And sometimes it's just starting from one push up a day, one exercise a day. That could be more than enough to really work towards that 15 minutes a day every single day. Now, like I was as well, I started from very, very small. Now I just cannot think about not exercising because I was able to build that skill. And again, this acceptance and change always could coexist. But again, this is very, very important to understand what you're able to accept and what you are not. So accept things that you're not able to change and never accept the things that you're not able to change. So accept the things that you're not able to change and don't accept the things that you're able to change. So that means if you're able to change things, don't accept it because you are able to improve it. You're able, the only thing that you're able to accept your current situation, but you never accept your vision. That this is because your current situation is not your vision. Your current situation is not your vision. That means that when you build that vision, now accepted your current situation, you know where you are, and now you know where you want to go. Okay, let's build a plan. Let's move and let's take action. And that's why, like, when you accept your situation, you know that from now on, there's a lot of change and transformation will happen towards that vision. Very, very powerful. So what I learned, because from my majority of my life, I used to say that never accept your life because you need to design your life. But there are some things that you need to accept. Of course, you need to work for it, but when you really learn how to accept the right things and design other things that is more important, then the life beautiful really happens. Because the most important part, I always said that we need to design our future, design our vision, and ask like what kind of person you need to become to achieve that vision. And that's of course probably the most important part. So don't accept who you are at the moment, um, because you have control over it. We accept just current situation, but we never accept our vision. So I hope you choose to win and see you tomorrow.